Hey, what is up and welcome back to the video. This is episode 7 of my Minecraft Let's Play. And I'm starting off at like my information desk slash map room. And after looking at it for a while, I'm thinking, it really doesn't look that amazing. It was good enough for when I built it initially, but now I'm going to do a time lapse of me redesigning it. I'm thinking I want to do like a modern arts museum. But it has to go, so I will see you when I am back. And I'm back. It looks a lot better and it looks a lot more complete. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking with the other design. It was lazy of me and I just like this a lot better. So I just have some modern art in here. In the future I'll put another map up here, just like this one. I call this less stick, and if you don't get it, I understand that. It takes a pretty big brain to fully comprehend this art piece. But if you don't like I'm sorry, we can't be friends. And there's something I want to mention. So this is like the first time I've built a rooftop like air conditioning system and whatnot. And I actually like it. Like I think I did a really good job on it. And at the end of the last video, I talked about how I was going to finish the decorating off camera. As you can see, I extended this road out. And I also sprinkled in some of these lights. But the biggest thing I did was I added these cargo crates. And I'm planning on using these throughout the industrial area. Because in today's video, I want to finish off the sorting area and create a building over here. And then I might want to also create a oil rig off to the side. So it creates more of a story aspect to this entire build and actually justifies why this entire build is here. But also the big thing I want to do is I want to bring this road out and I want to create a shipping yard. But first I want to finish this area by adding street lights, the same ones in my city. Okay, and I finished the lights. As the sun comes down, I'll show you something really cool about them. It's a very simple redstone design, but it's just something to help the feel of like the industrial area. And there we go. So I use nighttime sensors, and once the sun reaches a certain point, they activate the redstone lamps. And I think it's so cool. And it gives a nice ambiance to the industrial area. Now the sad thing is, if you look over there, there is no husk in the cart. That means an iron golem fell onto the track or onto these platforms and killed the husk. The farm itself is just so efficient, and the top layer causes too many problems for it to be justified, for it to be there. So I'm gonna tear down the top layer and I will see you when I come back. Also, I'm gonna replace the husk wherever it is. And the top layer is gone. Luckily, I could just break the rails from underneath the top husk, So I didn't need to recreate a path and like get a new one and whatnot. So it was easier than I expected. So the platform's done. I'm gonna have the storage system here. But before I do that, I want to add some oil rigs. So I couldn't find any designs online, so I'm gonna have to like try creating something on my own. And I'm gonna build a oil rig here. Usually there's a classic design, and I'll show that on screen. But I'm gonna go with like a more modern design, and I'll also show that on screen. So yeah, now I'll do a time lapse of me actually building it, and I'll see when I get back. Okay, so I'm done, and I don't know. I don't think I'd like it. Here's a photo of it side by side. It looks pretty accurate in my opinion, but it doesn't look good. So I think I'm gonna do the classic oil rig, and I'll see you when I'm done. So I was pretty proud of it at the beginning. It started off so good, but I have no idea what it became. I like it. It's good enough, in my opinion. I feel like if you were to look at that in some way, you'd think, oh yeah, that's an oil rig. Anyways, I'm gonna make one more over here, and then I will start the sorter. And I'm done. Having both of them together makes it look a lot better. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have an elevated platform, and then I'm gonna create a base, and then I'm gonna have a building on top, and the platform is done. So now I want to actually take the items and I want to move it up to the top of the platform, and the pipe is complete. For the actual sorting system, I want to have auto sorters, of course, but something the SideCraft server uses is a thing called a auto crafter. And I figure instead of getting a bunch of iron ingots, why not just auto craft them into iron blocks? So I really want to try doing that. So I was gonna have an auto crafter, but not only could I not find a tutorial on it, I'm also just so lazy. So yeah, we're just gonna have just basic auto sorters. Already we have so much iron, which is so nice. Now the last thing I want to do for the video is I want to do a time lapse of me making the building around encasing this. So I will see you when I come back. And with that being done, I have finished this build. Off camera, I'm going to add a bit more detail just here and there as I feel. But so far we have so much iron, and it's so nice. Shit, I forgot to make a capitalist joke. So now we can make money off of oil and the suffering of iron golems. God, I love capitalism. Anyway, with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and feel free to subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.